It never really was my intention, it just kind of happened this way, you know? Losing friends is tough sometimes, and I'm not even talking about just in a dramatic way, not in a we had a big fight kind of way, just drifting apart, which honestly is almost worse sometimes, at least in my opinion, you know? At least if you have a fight, you get some closure, but drifting, it's like one day you just realize, oh yeah, I literally haven't talked to that person in years, and lately I've been thinking about that shit more and more. Like, I don't talk to really anybody that I used to talk to, people that I genuinely thought I'd talk to forever, but that's just not how it goes, I guess. After high school, I didn't talk to anybody anymore at all. Like, not even the people I'd known since like grade 1 or even before that in some cases. I had this friend I grew up with in my small town. We had sleepovers, you know, walked around town, did basically everything together from like grade 1 to like grade 8 or so. And yeah, we were still friends through high school, but not really in the same way. I had this new group of friends that actually laughed with me instead of at me, which was a nice change. Like, not that that other friend did, I just mean that he didn't join us, and most people laughed at me rather than with me, so this was a nice change. We used to sit under the stairs at lunch, you know, real loser shit, but those are the people I remember the most, honestly. It was really fun, and I often find myself reminiscing about those days. I genuinely wish that was life still sometimes. I always tried to get my friend from first grade to come sit with us, but he never did. I mean, I get why. He didn't really fit into our group, honestly. He was pretty quiet, but we were all honestly very accepting, so even if he didn't want to joke around and be, you know, fucking edgy teenagers like we were, he could have still had lunch with us if he wanted to. I'd see him sitting alone in the cafeteria most days, and sometimes I'd go sit with him just so he wasn't, you know, completely by himself. I don't really even think he thought of it that way or cared at all, but I did. But honestly, he never really tried to hang out with my group, and honestly, that kind of sucked. I really would have appreciated if he made that effort, you know? Like, I don't know, like, still, that sucks to me, honestly. I tried, but he just didn't want to, which is fine, but I don't know. After high school, it just kind of ended. I never really talked to any of them again, except for one guy. Still to this day, we still send memes every now and then, maybe check in once in a while, but other than that, it's just nothing, really. A couple years ago, one of our friends died in a car accident, and we ended up FaceTiming and caught up. I thought that maybe, just maybe, that we could still be friends like we used to be. It's not like there was some falling out, but we just drifted, so I genuinely hoped for that. The only thing that sucked was that at the time I was in college, and I was nearly like 6 hours away from all of them. Like, I still think to this day that it would have been a good time to have some kind of like reunion or some shit. I don't know if they think so or would have even wanted that, but I do, honestly. That was probably the only time I really felt like, you know, damn, we're still kind of connected in some kind of way, but now it's just memes, and I don't think either of us have really thought about actually meeting up. I mean, at least I haven't. We still could, but I don't know if that will ever happen, and honestly, that's okay. The rest of my high school friends were just high school friends, honestly, and sometimes that's okay. I think that some people aren't really meant to be there forever, and my other friends were mainly just an extension of the one friend I was talking about. It was kind of like he was friends with me, so they were friends with me too. I never really realized that at the time, but I did after a while, and I was okay with that. As long as I wasn't interfering, I think they genuinely liked having me around. It still kind of sucks though, because I really miss those days sometimes, and sitting under those stairs, it actually made school bearable, and I never really thought about it until now, but I wouldn't have got through high school without them. And now I'm here, 4 years later, same spot, no car, no new friends, just a fucking relationship with my right hand, but hey, we get what we get. I scroll through social media sometimes and see them. Some of them are still kind of stuck like me, but a little further, and at least they have friends. Some of them have done really cool shit, you know, even just seeing them buying a car feels like they won the lottery or something when I'm still here. Basically where I was in high school. Well, not basically, but maybe like fucking 30 pounds heavier. That's really all that's changed, and it makes me wonder if they ever think about me too. Like, maybe not in a deep way, hopefully not, but just, oh yeah, I miss how funny he was, or maybe even I miss him. I don't think so though, and I'm fine with that, but also it kind of sucks, you know, but it's fine, I think. I just think about the good memories and what once was, I guess. I think about this one day a lot. So, me and a couple friends ditched a field trip on purpose. We were supposed to go to some presentation or some shit, some boring shit, really. Only good thing was that they were fucking providing pizza, but even that was not enough, to be honest. So, we already knew we were gonna skip it. So, we made it look like we missed the bus or some shit. We literally fucking waved the bus goodbye on its way out. But after that, we spent the whole day walking around town, went down random trails, crossed train tracks, hit the boardwalk by the beach. It was a pretty simple day, but honestly, one of the best. I still wish all days were like that, to be honest, but that was the past, and the past doesn't come back, no matter how much you want it to, and that hurts to hear sometimes. I wish it could, but it can't. Sometimes I want to reach out, sometimes I don't even remember them. Most of the time I'm fine being alone, honestly. I really do love being alone, not in that fake way people say it, but like genuinely. I've always liked my own company more than anybody else's, honestly. Like, friends are cool sometimes, but so am I, you know, fucking a lot cooler. Like, I'm lonely, but I don't really feel lonely. Still, I can't lie, there are nights when I think about those memories and I miss it. I miss them sometimes, to be honest. Not in a way where I'll ever reach out to them, but I miss how it was then. I don't think I'll ever reach out because, honestly, I don't think it'd be the same. And I don't think I'll ever see most of them again, but, you know, that's just life. But I hope somewhere, somehow, they miss me too, even just a little. Maybe one day we'll see each other again, but if not, that's okay. That's how life goes, but anyway, until next time, keep being you and stay alive out there.